Hi guys, I was going through my bookshelf looking at books and spotted I'd got this filed as a book. It's obviously not a book. Must have picked it up in a charity shop at some time for £1. How to Tie Knots, or The Best Ever Knot Tying Kit by Ozone, the Lagoon Group. Amazing kit contains everything you need to learn how to tie the most useful knots for sailing, camping, climbing and fishing. Contents: 2 different coloured ropes for ease of use, and a fantastic, easy to follow instructions for tying 20 knots. Oh, well, that's nice. So shall we choose one at random or start at the beginning and go all the way through? Rope terms: standing end, standing part, bite, knot, working end. That's 20 knots. Shall we have a go? Let's have a look. Bowline, just 1 rope. Something like that. Make sure you have enough rope. Let's get this. That's the wrong way. That's the right way. Put that through there, around there, and down through there, and pull it tight. We have a bowline. Now that's one that I do remember from a long time ago. And that one I remember the little saying. You make a hole, rabbit comes out of the hole, goes round the tree and goes back down the hole. That's the only one I think I can remember a little saying to go with it. So you have the hole, rabbit comes out the hole, round the tree, back down the hole. Job done. So that's bowline. Reef knot. Okay. So we have that over there, under there. That one over there. Now hang on. That's right. But then in that one, it shows it under there and over there. And then pull it. Okay, reef knot. So why did it show that like that? Just to confuse you. Okay, well there we go, reef knot. A heaving line knot. So we have a loop. That's going to go over there, under there, create several turns, so let's get a bit more. So over there, under there, several turns. And then put that through there. Is that going to pull up neatly as I do it, or is it going to go messy? It will pull up eventually. This stuff's actually a little bit springy. It's not perfect. That's completely wrong. That sort of inverted itself as I pulled it tight. This is not ideal. It's a little bit springy. So we'll do it one more time. We have a loop. That goes over, under. One, two, three, through there. Let's hold it tight this time. Pull that. Oh, yeah, now that I'm holding it in place, we can slide it along and it's going to pull up nicely. Yeah. Okay. So that's really just to put a knot on the end of your rope. Principally used for sailing when a heavy line is to be thrown ashore or aboard another boat. So that's just putting a bit of weight on the end of your string so you can throw it. Yeah, I think that's a bit springy for doing this. Figure of 8 knot. So, okay, that's that picture there. Over there. And down through. That didn't do anything, did it? No, that's got to come around the other side. That diagram's wrong. It's got to come through there. That way round. Well, I really got to say, these are not good. That clearly showed it going straight down through there, and yet the next picture, it's come round from behind. And then we have a figure of 8 knot. Yeah, that shows it going straight down there, and yet it's supposed to go in from behind. That picture shows it correctly. That one's misleading. That one's misleading. Easiest of all knots to tie. Well, not if you follow the explanation. Tie your figure of 8 knot at the end of a jib sheet or halyard. In sailing, it ensures the line will not inadvertently feed back through your fair lead or block. You put a bit of a knot on it. Okay. I don't intend to go all the way through. Oh, we need something to tie it to now. What can we use? Right, half hitch. So it's going to go around, over, under, and that's it. That is a half hitch. Yeah, that is it. It's not going to have any strength, is it? Commonly used as a component for other complicated knots. Can't say the word. Complicated knots such as the clove hitch and the 2 half hitches. I suspect we'll come to that eventually. Timber hitch. We will assume that this is a piece of timber here. So we're going to come from behind, round our piece of timber. Then it's going to go around there. Under there. Wrap it round 3 times. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's basically the same as that one with 3 extra turns on it. So it's got a bit more friction and holds it tight. Clove hitch. Yeah, I think that's the one most of us know. Okay. Start off. Go around. Round the back. Up over. Like that. Around the back. And through the gap. Okay. Rolling hitch. Oh, that's for piece of, well, we'll use this. We'll assume this is our piece of rope just because it's convenient for me. It stays in one place. So that's going to go around there, over there, around the back, and through there. Yes, that's a good tight. Yeah, that's going to stay in one place. Commonly attached to a rod, pole, or another piece of rope, designed to resist lengthwise pull from one direction. Common use of the rolling hitch is while sailing. Used to make a stopper for the rigging to relieve tension on a sheet so that a jammed winch or block can be cleared. Yeah, okay. Constrictor knot. Right. Around. Underneath. Well, how's that any different to a clove hitch? There's an extra twist there somehow. So what haven't I done? Choose that over there. And under there. Yeah, I think that's it. So there's an extra. Do that one more time then. So, around, above, underneath that one, and underneath that one. Can we see that? So it's putting an extra twist in. Well, we're halfway through. Well, we're up to page 10. But we'll do that one. And then we'll stop and maybe do a second video, part 2. So again, we'll use this. This time that's going to go over. Over there. And through there. That's not quite right. Start again. If we just turn that round that way, so over, over, around, and through. Yeah. And then around and through. Yeah. That is right. So basically that is one of them, more or less, but with a couple of extra loops round what you're tying it to. So that's a round turn and 2 half hitches. Right, I will just count up how many are left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so we're halfway through. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.